So, in my last episodes, I talked about how I was going to try and grow potatoes, and this is it. We have grown potatoes. Yeah, over the past few days, we were planting potatoes over a place Yakakura, about 1 hectare. So, I'm going to take you through the process and what I've learned through doing the practical part in growing potatoes. So, yeah, this is something that we are planning for the past couple of months, and it hasn't been easy because for us to grow potatoes, it really requires a lot of capital, which we didn't have, by the way. So, we had to work over a couple of months to actually raise the capital for growing potatoes. It's capital intensive. So we found a supplier. It was through a referral from a friend who has grown potatoes before. We found a supplier based in Nyanga, Murungu. So vanhu vatema tinongobeliva kuti varungu vanoita zvinhu zviri proper. So ipo ndakangonzwa kuti kune murungu anotengesa mapotato seed, and then I was like, okay, let's give it a try. So we found the potatoes for 1 hectare. The cost was around 2,000. Yeah, because I ate at $25 a pick. We bought about 80 packs. I wanted 100, but couldn't afford that because it was a lot. So the seed yakauya 2 types. 40 packs angairi Vala, then the other 40 packs it was Mondel. Yeah, so I'm yet to see which one will perform better than the other. And then the Vala one, the seeds were really small. Then the Mondel one, really like large. I will see in terms of harvesting, which one will perform better. I thought share risk would be best. Since I about my seeds, if we buy 2 different types, that way you share the risk instead of just buying one. But most people were saying Vala performs well, but well, let's wait and see. So yeah, we bought the seed, and then we were rushing against the time because where our farm is based is Nyazura, and it's closer to Nananyanga, Manicaland. My temperature gets lower, so we're rushing against time. Winter is a better crop here by critical time because you're gonna the whole crop. So in order to speed up the process, germination, sprouting, my potatoes are not only kana sprouter. As a sprouter, you cannot plant them, so you have to wait. That waiting period also yakakura. So we applied the gibberellic acid so that we speed up the process of sprouting. And I now speed up that much, or maybe I was expecting too much. But it took about a month for the seed to be ready to be planted after applying gibberellic acid. But we did run into a couple of problems. Remember, I mentioned we had 2 types of seeds. Imwe yacho nainge kanzi Vala, imwe Montel. Then Montel yakatanga kuora. Zvezvo kutonyatsoona kuti something is wrong with the seed. Yaiora very, very fast. Then the other one, no, inge isina kana problem, inge isiri kuora. So we then contacted Murungu. Our bias yekufunga kuti varungu always do things really proper. Then we contacted him, Shimudza Kutizoni, you know what? Your seed is giving us problems. It's not performing to our expectation. Then he was like, you know what? If I entertained everyone who calls me, every small scale farmer who calls me and complains about the seed, you know what will happen to my business? And I don't even know what conditions were you keeping that seed in. So I cannot say I will refund you. Then ndakabva ndangomonisawo kuti you know what, dai kunzi seed yese was having these problems, maybe taikuti pamwe handling yedu, but we can see kuti this particular seed, the Mondeo one, the bigger one, because I get a bigger seed, it's not performing well. And then he was saying kuti he sold the seed to several other people and they have not complained and so forth, back and forth, but ngoziwo semajournalist ndopatinozongoshandawo takatanga kutaurisa and what. Then he was like, okay, so what do you want from me? That I need a replacement of that seed or mondirifanda mari. Then he was like, okay, how many pockets did you lose? Ndichikakuletawo nekuvura kwainge aita, I think about 4 pockets. which is $100. It's a lot of money, you see, because you go to eraser and expecting something in return, and it can't just go like that. I don't normally accept that. So but okay, I will refund you your money, but in future just remember that not everyone will be willing to listen to your concerns. And I'm like, no, if you really care about your clients, you really need to listen. Even to my small scale farmers like us, you need to be a listening supplier with seed. So that was solved, but that was one of the challenges that we faced early on in seed. And then come to planting. Yeah, I learned a lot because proper planning is really required in farming. Don't assume kuti whenever you want something, you get it. We were looking for potato blend and we couldn't find it. And sometimes planning zacho dzinonetsawo kana usina mafunds akakwana at the time. So zvimwe zvacho unozozviwana at the last minute and you want to buy. But we had a trouble getting potato blend, which is the fertilizer that you use in planting potatoes. But in the last minute, takazoiwana. And then we also had trouble finding gypsum. I think the calcium sulfate, but gypsum is a name rinongoshandiswa nevanhu zvatinoita zvokuti Colgate yeti Aquafresh isi Colgate. Saka ndiyo gypsum is the trade name, but I think it's calcium sulfate if I'm not mistaken. We had trouble again finding it. I think we planted at the time my tobacco farmers are also planting, so they also use this gypsum in their planting. And vamwe vangu vakutoita $20 yet kunana ZTFC ugoinita machi $11, so you can imagine. But yeah, takazoiwana. And then in other section atinokiwana takasungotizeda kuti inoisirwa pamusoro when we are reaching the potatoes. So yeah, planning ahead wounganidza zvinhu zvako is really important. And also what I discovered to be important as well is comparing prices. Maprices akasiyana mararo marusapi kwese akasiyana zvisingaite. So in planting of potatoes nemachemicals atinoda akawanda like oxamil imwe inonzi chiko ndakanganwa rimwe zita racho, but oxamil ndoi iri very critical. Oxamil inoshanda pakuuraya all the green living organisms ari mumavhu muivhu redu ratiri kuplanta kupreventa nematocides. Zveshe zvinoita kuti mapotatoes aite mapundu kana kuti adyiwe nezvipukanana zviri muivhu. So mamwe maprices we needed about 20 liters of oxamil, and then 1 liter in some other suppliers waited 1 liter $20. So you can imagine with 20 liters you need 400. That's a lot. Saka comparing my prices, what I have seen that really helps me kupinda magroups emafarmers chaiko, because magroups mukabvunza and some will tell you kuti pakati kwakachipa. So someone told me kuti kune inonzi CP chemicals iri kushowground ndikuna Secure Road for those vari mubest maharare, and then ivavo vaitoita $14. And then also comparing my weight was $15.50, but I found with the CP chemicals is really cheap, and ndokwandakazopedzera tatenga, including imwe mishonga yaidiwa kuti tikwanise kuspraya mapotatoes edu in the planting process. Yeah, then comes nyaya yekuzoplanta kwachona. Yeah, I remember vanhu vachita debate ye-farming kuti can you really grow my crops in your absence? What I've discovered is that if you are not available, you physically, you need someone really reliable per ground to really help you. Because if you are not available, you have a lot of problems. And several times in the short experience that I've had with farming. So we came here, and like always, I'm always here for the critical stages, because I also have another job in Harare, and I can't really abandon it at this particular time, because it's also that job is financing this project to help me actually leave that job and come here full time. That's the hope and prayer anyway. So my problems that now, number one, we planted during the time it was a rainy season, and mvura iri disturb a lot kanaya. And we did my lines to plant my crops here, like the potato. Set my lines, and then we put my fertilizers, the seed, and what. in the time yekuti between tasafertilizer tauda kufushira kwakauya the few lines dzekutanga kwakabva kwangouya zimvura heavy rain, and then we didn't anticipate kuti mvura iyi maninaira ichaitaka those lines literally that fertilizer yakatorwa yese nemvura, and then even seed yachona yakaieredzwa we had to restart again. So ipapo we learned a lesson yekuti you need to anticipate weather unforeseen conditions like weather changes iwayo mvura yachona yakauya yakawanda, but no matter how much you try to do some things, certain things will just go wrong. But at least just remember kuti at least you did what you could at the time, rather than kuti error yachona ive your human error. Try by all means to minimize the human error anowanika through farming. And then the other issue that I really wanted to share with you guys is related to my employees that we have in terms of helping us be better farmers. Often at times I've been proven that sometimes some of the critical stages you need to really do them by yourself. We've had one of our employees mutsananguriro dilute mishonga. Remember mishonga ndamixina pekutanga yononzi oxamil, which is really critical. Watomuzwa kuti isa 7 tugaba utu in a 20-liter green spray wamunza. The next thing ovaona paiswa 4. Saka those are critical stages yekuti zvoni munhu akaita mistake anditi you are saying maspray manematodes aya hamuna risk diseases, but then actually maspray zviri diluted, which will not work, and consequences achanozooneka kumberi so taakuita maproblems ema-diseases, and ma-diseases are resistant mushonga because makambofida mishoma. It's like kunwa ma-antibiotics ubva kumira parod uvorega upedza course handiti hanimuzama zvano kuri kunzi kuriitika antimicrobial resistance. Saka even kana maplants iriko futi again akasashanda mushonga ukasashanda to the full maximum potential, then next time you have problems in anenge resistant. You need something stronger than that, and it's difficult now. Waakurapa zvinhu zviri very hard. Yeah. And this was not an easy task, to be honest with you. Kurima kusi easy. If you are not really passionate about it, you give up. And it's not a get rich quick scheme. Yekuti mangwana ndinotofunga kuti ndenge ndatu millionaire ndakutofamba neGD6. Not even. It's a lot of work. We get to do lines, plant one. Potato rinorwadza kuplant, to be honest with you, because urikuisa one. We should make sure kuti ari spaced zviri proper, maisa fertilizers zviri proper, everything has to be on the dot. Saka if you are not really passionate about it, you give up. Don't get into farming thinking that you get rich very, very fast. Not even. It's a process and you continue to grow. I'm still growing, I'm still learning, but I'm here to stay because I love farming. I feel like my emancipation from the corporate world, it will be through farming, but let's wait and see. So fingers crossed, guys. I'm hoping Kuti this crop will yield results for me. I really need this. But as you can see, people are behind me. They are working. And I forgot to tell you the other challenge. And remember, I mentioned Kuti, we are based in, our plot is a rural home, that like a rural land that we tend to be a plot. So we are located in Mamisha. So we came here on Wednesday. Today is Saturday. So it's been a grueling 4 days. So yeah, kune mtemo kuti zvoni hakubvumidzwi kurima musi wechisi, which is a Friday yesterday. But also we're rushing against time because we need to get this over and done with and also go back to our jobs. And also remember, I told you about nyaya time. We are rushing against time winter. Saka Friday hakubvumidzwi kushanda. Saka you can imagine a whole day ropera here takagara. So ndo ime challenge yoyo. We were advised kuti makamanya kurima mucharipiswa mbudzi tu. Kana mombe if they think you have money. So we couldn't afford to risk that. So we were advised by our elders kuti hai nemunotaura nani na mambo area. Yeah, that way, if you respect them, maybe they will also understand you. So we went there and we explained, which I know what we are running is a commercial entity, and zvinotoita kuti nzvimbo yedu ibudirire and what they did understand, and we were allowed to work yesterday. So ndomamwe machallenges iwayo. I don't know where you are all based, but it's good to take cognizance of my local rules and regulations, and also to stay in good books with vanhu vari muarea, because those are the ones that will make sure kuti you either succeed or fail. So until next time, guys, I'll show you how this potato crop will come out. Thank you so much for watching.